Distinguished members of the management committee, honored teachers, dear parents, and my dear friends, and especially my dear friend Anup Shah, who's like an elder brother to me, and my young friends, the students. Good morning to you all. It is indeed a privilege for me to present amongst you the Founders' Day of this esteemed institution. I express my sincere gratitude to the school management, principal, and my dear friend Anup Shah for inviting me to share this special occasion with you. Today, we gather not merely to celebrate the anniversary of an institution, we gather to remember an idea. We gather to honor a vision. We gather to pay tribute to a remarkable son of this soil, Shri Mohan Lal Shah, a freedom fighter, educationalist, and a visionary whose dream continues to live through every classroom, every teacher, every student, and every lesson taught within these walls. The true greatness of a founder lies not in the buildings he leaves behind, but in the values he plants in the hearts of the future generations. Shri Mohan Lal Shah believed that education is the most powerful instrument for social transformation. His vision was not merely to establish a school but to care enlightened citizens who would contribute meaningfully to the society and to the nation. Today, as we celebrate the Founders' Day, we honor his legacy and reframe our commitment to the ideals he cherished. This is for the students whom I am addressing as my young friends. When I look to you, I do not merely see the students seated before me. I see future teachers, doctors, engineers, scientists, artists, entrepreneurs, soldiers, judges, public servants, and above all, responsible citizens of India. The future of our nation is not being built in the parliament, in courts, or in the government offices alone. It is being built every day in schools such as yours. Many years ago, when I was your age, I too sat on a school benches, carried school bags, worried about examinations, and dreamt about what I might become one day. At that age, we often think that success belongs to exceptionally gifted people. As life progresses, however, one discovers a profound truth. Now, besides this speech, I would like to share a little moment of my school days. That is, way back in 1979, when I passed out my SSC, I had taken up art as a subject, and it was one of my most encouraging and uplifting day of my life, as I recall. That I would like to share with you, so that you also get some little inspiration. I was good in painting since my childhood, and I excelled. So, when there were results of ICSC, and the principal, I still remember, his name was Mr. Tuck. In the assembly hall, he announced the result, and he said, I'm very, very pleased and very glad with the results, and you've excelled well, and he congratulated everyone. He did not take my name, but he glanced at me because, he says, everything is fine, but one point we used to get when one scored above 90. I scored 95 in arts. So he glanced at me and announced in the open assembly, he said, that is incredible. That felt so elating. So I wish each and every one of you to cherish such a moment, and I wish that may come one day. So I'll continue with my speech. So success is rarely the result of extraordinary talent. More often, it is the result of ordinary people doing ordinary things with extraordinary constancy. A student who studies regularly for 1 hour a day often goes farther than who studies 10 hours only before examination. A person who speaks the truth consistently earns greater respect than one who seeks temporary advantage through dishonesty. Character is built in a small moment long before it is tested in great ones. My dear friends, the world in which you are growing up is changing faster than any generation before yours has experienced. And as one of the skit was very well portrayed, it features the changing life of today and how we should gather courage and encourage our children and part them some time of a busy life. So, learning today, the latest is the technology we earn for. We said, though you have facilities of machines today, AI may be today there, and maybe what not, but believe me, what governs your being is your mind, it's your soul, and it's your conscience. So normally in such matters I'm a very old-fashioned judge to say, so I have very constrained views, and offences that affect the society, I'm little bit stringent and strict with it. So it so happened that I drafted my judgment and tried to collect some more information, more medical terms, more technology. There are some big institutions worldwide, all the authorities I have gathered. Then I thought I would like to see, being a judge, your bases are the judgment of a superior court. So I commanded the AI and I asked it to just give me some rulings so that my judgment is fortified. And believe me, it quoted 10 judgments, and when I checked on the online subscription which we have as a judges, they were all false. So I got very upset. And see, if you're relying on technology, you have to be very sure. So for the students, I would like to tell you that there is a tool known as Grammarly. It is an excellent tool, and I have a professional subscription of that. It helps you how to shape your grammar, punctuation, and whatnot. But still, your flaws and flows are your own. So I asked the AI. I said, see, I've confirmed with all my subscription, and these citations don't exist. You would not believe what it replied. He says, I'm sorry, Mr. Justice Naithani, because if you are working like that, you have to be in deep touch with it. So he says, this is known as AI hallucination. So, dear students, be sure and be master of your own, but take help. Okay. So I'll continue. Yet replace honesty, no technology can replace compassion, no artificial intelligence can replace a good human being. Therefore, while acquiring knowledge, never forget to develop wisdom. I would also like to speak to you about failure. Many students fear failure. They fear poor marks, rejection, criticism, or disappointment. But let me tell you something that life has taught me. Failure is not opposite of success. Failure is often part of success. Every great achievement carries within it a history of setbacks, disappointments, and struggles. A seed must disappear beneath the soil before it becomes a tree. Similarly, every individual must face difficulties before discovering his own or her